One is how to create wealth. The second part is speak about the happiness. You should learn some specific skill which is differentiate yourself from the other. And he says in the book in one place to take all this wealth from me and put me in one of the English speaking countries in the street. I will build it again in 10 years. We have selected that Almanack of Naval Ravikant. It's not an autobiography kind of a thing. It's a learning of Naval Ravikant, who has a migrant from India to US and initially very tough life, and he grown up in a street of New York. And then he said that in his spare times he spent his time into the library and he learned all these things through the books. And in the books he write that the books are my real friend, and I gain the knowledge and wisdom through the books only. And what you can gather the knowledge and wisdom of the various people of 1,000 years of knowledge, you can reading by a nudge of through the books. So that's the power of book. And in the World Book Day, what is the better way to gain that power and that knowledge? What in this almanac is written? It's this book, particularly this almanac, it's a composition of two parts. One is how to create wealth. The second part is speak about the happiness in the life. There are two aspects, and both are contradict kind of thing. Like one is the wealth, which we say that in a human life, what is the value of wealth? And the second part, all this his thoughts are about the happiness, how you would be happy, how do we create the happiness and other things. So let's and all this is compilation is done by Eric Jorgensen, where he compiled all these writing, thought, tweets and everything. And in this book, this particular books, everything is compiled. And it's a very recommended book for the youngsters who get inspired, who are in the dilemma, how we should balance between the happiness and the wealth creation and all. So he has drawn a very good parallel things, how you can do the things in parallelly. And in this particular first chapter, he's telling about 2 or 3 very fundamental things. And as a entrepreneur and as a young people, what are the various things we should adopt? One point he is telling me that you should learn some specific skill which is differentiate yourself from the other. And he says in the book in one place to take all this wealth from me and put me in one of the English speaking countries in the street. I will build it again in 10 years. That means he is saying that I create that uniqueness with me so that I can sell. And in that particular thing, in that particular para, he is again telling the importance of grabbing the right thing at the right time and with the right kind of a people. And again, in the book, in the wealth creation parameter, he is telling that one should use the leverage the technology and his network and other things. So he speak about the importance of compounding, the compounding of your wealth, compounding of your image, compounding of your relationship. So all these things he is explained in a detail. You go to this book, it's a beautifully explained how you, and in a very practical way, how you can increase in wealth in a compounding way. He's telling if we are only earning a salary or something like that, but while how we can compound, you should have an equity on anything. If you are investing in a business or investing in anything, so it is giving you a rent kind of a thing or your salary. But if you own the equity, it is growing. While you are sleeping, you are vacationing, it is giving you the money. So the time value, when if you are doing a job or something else, if you are on vacation or if you are absent, salary is getting deducted. But he's saying that if you create that ownership, so that is the power of compounding. The same way we speak about the power of your relationship building, how you can relationship building through the compounding. You know one person, then through that you influence the others and all. So the networking effect, the compounding effect, we speak about. The first part the wealth creation part, again he says, you should productize yourself. You should be having a special skill. You should sell yourself. So he's saying there are two skills particularly one should have and acquire during the process. One is that selling skill and the building skill. If you have both the thing and combination of both the things, nobody can beat you and nobody can stop you to create the wealth. The second part of the book is tell about the happiness. How one can create the happiness. He is telling the happiness is again state of the mind, and happiness is telling you that initially when there is a greed and everything, he was not happy, but subsequently happiness he acquired through the learning process and all. The prime thing for the having the happiness is that we should remove the should aspect, that I should have this car, I should have that thing, I should have the Nike shoes. So if you remove that should thing from your thought, then in the gradual process you can gain the happiness. So that's a very good thing that he spoke about. And then further he spoke that like second thing is the limit of the greed. If you again remove the greed, should and greed, then automatically will gradually fall into that. And in the books, different part he explained about the importance of health, happiness, creating the wealth, and how should we prioritize all these things and balance. So it's a very beautiful and recommended book. One should read that, and it's a very inspiring book. Thank you, Mohit.